ho, ho, ho. What up, everyone? Just chilling, relaxing here in Cali with three of the boys right here. You got Lacoste, you got Fog, you got PPD. We just see DC. They just took a win on VP after a very convincing game 1 for VP. We come down to game 3. What are thoughts? Three words from each of you.
Clowny.
VP new heroes.
Pete?
DC, go USA.
All right. Yeah, like that. We actually walked by. VP
I'll
was
take
fogged as you saw VP walk by, and they actually asked Bulba as they walked by. Bulba, do you know 5 new heroes? I mean, you're playing against the man. You say that. Does that tilt Bulba, you think? Kind of, actually.
I told Bulba not to play Elder Titan again.
Yeah, he actually did. And Bulba said why, and you said you know why. And I mean, he does, I think.
He understands. I don't think they're going to be playing Elder Titan this game.
Yeah, I mean, they shouldn't after that game 2. Yeah.
This is the second time I've had to tell him not to play Elder Titan.
And he didn't listen the first time.
He didn't listen the first time.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to help.
You are. You're here at the event. You've been witnessing the games. Maybe Bulba should understand that.
It's like one of those things where you have to give respect to get respect. And I felt like I gave him enough respect when he was coaching our team to listen to his kind of input. But then, like, me as an outsider trying to help him and his team, he just kind of ignores me and doesn't listen.
Yeah,
it's just,
that's valid.
Actually, now that makes me kind of mad at Bulba. I don't really like that.
That's just not how relationships work, you know. It's a two-way street.
All right, looks like everyone's getting ready here, and as Fog said, I believe DC has picked Radiant 3 games in a row, which is interesting. They give VP what they want. They take second pick again, so VP is still the team taking second pick.
What do you think about the sides? I mean, sides are more balanced right now, but I always felt like it's more natural to attack from left to right and up and down. So Radiant is my side.
I see. The inner workings of the Lacoste brain.
I think it's
right kind of guy.
I mean, I don't know exactly what DC is with it. I think it's mostly for like Abed, in my opinion, for Radiant. But
yeah, I think middle's still better for Radiant, which is a big factor.
And then for like second pick, I think VP wants the last pick in the thing, like, and just having like a good response out of the opener. Like they see first hero, they can open. I mean, it's kind of straightforward, but.
Yep. Here we go. Game 3, will it be a North American for 3rd place, or will VP slip in, still prove they're top dogs? Find out right now.
I don't want your fruit snacks, dude.
There we go.
We'll see, man.
The Enigma.
You don't want any?
Lacoste is trying to throw fruit snacks at us.
Yeah, maybe later, man.
Here, just toss one up in the air for me.
That's teamwork right there.
The God. Grant. Oh, man.
He's actually, that's
that couch on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'll have my water.
You want some?
Enigma ban.
I'm good.
That's good ban. You guys
We said that
agreeing
one, right?
with? Yeah.
Yeah, we said that.
I like the Darkseer ban. Even if they are going to pick 5 new heroes, you don't give them Darkseer. You don't even risk it. They're too good with it.
I don't think they've played it yet, so it's getting banned every game. So I think the Enigma was like the biggest problem. Sure, like all the team fight from DC was a struggle, but they were just like, this Enigma, this is just too much. And, okay, this is new.
This is new. The solo ogre as well.
Told you, man. 5 new heroes.
5 new heroes.
They actually are.
There we go.
No one sniper.
Ogre
yes.
sniper.
Give it to me, baby.
Dude, what actually happens? They won't have enough heroes if they actually make it to the finals. We'll see, though.
They'll have
They
enough.
shouldn't. They shouldn't.
They might just forfeit.
They shouldn't make
Well,
it to the
Ice
finals.
Frog
Let's
should
be
just
honest.
add 2 or 3 new more heroes if they go to the finals.
Just in the
Let's say
patch.
5th game.
Just patch
There's enough.
us up.
There's just
Like
there's so
Shadow
many heroes.
Breaker,
Even
Dark,
Grand Finals is BL5, and they have another
Dark
BL3.
Assassin.
They still got enough.
Yeah, I've heard the next patch is new hero.
Yeah.
Really?
It starts with an
The
I.
one right before TI?
Right before? Yeah.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
not?
yeah.
Just throw it in there.
Oh, were you not in the? You weren't in the call.
No, I guess
All
not.
right, that's cool. I mean, it's neat to know.
Grant and Ice Frog go way back.
Yeah, we're cool.
They're tight.
Yeah, we're tight. Tight like celery and peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So first pick Sand King is worked for him last game. Just an overall strong hero. The second opener of an ogre, whose solo is known for playing. Then you have the more than likely no one sniper.
They're just putting it out there.
They're just putting it out there. I mean, Sniper is one of those heroes that you can counter decently middle. And Sand King does well. Earth Spirit's not bad again. You guys don't like the duo support, but
The dual melee.
yeah, that's what I meant. Dual support's good. You always want to
Dual
have 2
support's
supports. Yeah, my
probably
bad
good.
on that one, guys.
Queen of Pain, gap closer. It's Abed's, like you said. Plays the hero a lot.
Yep, he's going to play it again.
And they already know
Cheers.
it's Sniper mid, like 99%, I'm sure, so fine with the matchup.
It's a fine matchup for Quap, for sure.
As long as DC doesn't get like, I feel like as long as they don't get too dissuaded by like the kind of like clowniness that VP's doing, if they like play to their own game, they are gonna like actually have like a much better chance. As long as they're not just like, oh my God, there's a sniper. We need to really address this sniper so much, guys.
Did VP play a Magnus so far?
I don't believe. I've
Let me
only
check my
seen
notebook one
Magnus
second.
once
Oh, look
in
at this
tournament.
lineup: Empower, Bloodlusted, Sniper,
It's actually
plus something
scary.
else melee. on a safe lane, Jug, or did the Ramses 666 play as Sven? That's his signature hero. I'm surprised if they didn't.
Give me a moment. My notebook's loading.
The stats, man. Fogged on the case.
my notebook's loading, dude.
Thanks, Fog.
Yeah,
Call you fogged, man.
Well,
Stats go.
Look at the ban from DC. Don't they get it? I mean, you just need to ban the new heroes that they didn't play. They banned Enchantress. They already played that.
Oh, they played Mag once. Yep.
All right. Well, they
That
ban
one's,
out
that one's out of the question.
Void and Mason's Lifestealer. They saw how much work he put in. Enchantress gets banned out. Don't want Lil having that hero no matter what.
I don't know. The bans are from VP for me are a little weird. I don't necessarily understand the Void ban, I guess, or even Lifestealer to some extent, but I guess it's, they're banning those based on what they're planning to pick, so we'll kind of have to wait and see.
Olba. It's got interesting sitting position.
I think they don't want. At least the Lifestealer makes sense. The Void, I guess, just they don't want the wombo combo kind of thing that's been happening, like just like all that, the damage inside the chrono. But the Lifestealer, they don't want this like self-reliant hero that doesn't let Pasha actually play the game properly in his lane. Pasha always
so
plays like these initiators.
Almost like a reactionary ban?
Yeah, that's what I feel like at least.
That's true.
Lacoste, what hero is VP picking right here? Just toss one out.
Support Storm Spirit.
Alright, close. It's a Night Stalker. But that's more than likely going to be the off-lane Night Stalker unless they want to run Ogre Night Stalker.
I think
4 or
Lil,
5.
I think
Lil
Lil could
plays, think it's fine?
I think Lil could. I think we've seen a lot of teams doing the dual melee supports now.
Yeah.
You just pick very strong.
There it is.
Yeah, you just pick very strong laners who don't really need a lot of help.
Yeah,
And
there's well, they've definitely picked Ursa before.
this tournament,
100% they've picked Ursa.
At this tournament too?
100%.
Oh,
So
I think
VP
you're right.
is not messing around.
VP is not messing around.
I mean, their first two looked like it a bit, but
well, they've played Sniper.
And they've
It's
pla-
a
they've
weird
played-
opening.
they've
but
played Night Stalker too, right?
here?
I don't think here.
I mean, stats,
Maybe.
man.
If it's true,
Yo,
I'm
Fox,
kind of
man. I'm
disappointed.
I'm not seeing it, guys. I don't see Ursa here either.
Really?
Nor Night Stalker.
No.
Well, I really like the Earth Spirit pickup right here, especially against like your Radiant side against the Sniper. He cannot fart. They need a really good block early.
All right.
I think the block during mid is actually going to be huge.
Okay, so let's see. What do you pick up against Ursa? What's your Mason hero? That's kind of your pick right now.
The Weaver's still left. I mean, they're playing it into a Night Stalker, but that is like, the most Mason hero possible. It's good versus Ursa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Great call,
good call.
stats.
Wow.
Great call, stats.
This guy's
man.
stats, man,
I
analyzing.
think
Why
to
even be here?
To be fair, he's got the stats in front of him.
I'm
Yeah,
looking at
that's
I'm looking at my notebook.
It's actually unfair.
Very
Look at
nice
that.
notebook right here.
That's actually outrageous.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, I just appreciate having him on the couch.
Yeah,
that,
me too.
That extra game knowledge, that extra draft knowledge.
Oh, dude,
It's great.
thanks.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be so close to you. Like maybe some of the knowledge will
You guys are
get
making
to
me
me.
blush.
Well, I mean, it was just an impressive call, so we like to give credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
All right, so moving into the last phase of picks and bans, banned out the Bat Rider from VP, and they have left to pick their Pasha heroes. So I imagine, unless they're doing the Night Stalker offlane, which is possible, but I think unlikely, they have banned out both Lifestealer and Bat Rider. So
What about Earthshaker for both teams? Works good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking a melee hero for VP for Pasha in the offlane.
Ah.
Shaker band.
Great call,
Shaker, man.
Lacoste. They wanted
why
it
I'm
and they
here.
banned it out. It was genius.
It was genius.
Good calls all around. That's why you want 4 people on a couch, because someone's going to get it.
I'm a bit confused by the Bat ban, right? They already have Ursa, which is like okay in a way, like in the mid game versus Bat Rider, and then they have Night Stalker as well, who's good in the mid game. I guess they just didn't want to deal with it in the laning phase, the pressure they can put on.
Ooh.
Oh, this here I haven't seen this hero win a
Nature's
game in a while.
Prophet?
Oh, Navi played it safe lane. Didn't turn out
That's-
well.
You have to go offlane for
And
it.
it's they pick the Nature's Prophet into Night Stalker too. That's a
Well,
pretty
Yeah, that was the
dreadful.
same scenario as well
Yeah, you're right.
when Navi was playing.
You don't like it versus Night Stalker?
Not so much.
No.
Why? Because he can fly over the trees?
You
Yeah.
can fight over the trees. You just have a lot of ways to catch him when he's split pushing. You're so speedy.
Yeah, but also like during darkness, you can like spread your treants across the map.
Yeah.
You know, have 5 running different ways, and then also you have a really almost like instantaneous ability to group up and push
Yeah, that's true. That's actually a fair
as
point.
like as a team. And he could even go. He could even do like a mech sort of thing. That might be a little too.
A little too
Too
risque
much.
for you.
Well,
yeah.
then, but
I'm
I
like-
mean, I think it's more that I don't like. It's not that I don't like the Night Stalker versus Nature's Prophet all the time. It's that I don't think I like Nature's Prophet still
Yeah,
too much.
exactly. The hero needs so much farm to be efficient.
So why do you think DC picked it in their minds?
to contest the
same
safe
way,
lane, right?
the same way they thought Pit Lord was good.
Okay.
I think it matches up well against Ursa, right? It's
Yep.
like an offlaner that doesn't, isn't gonna get destroyed in a 1v1 by Ursa.
Till what about when he gets his phase boots on Ursa? Isn't that a little rough?
Well-
Quelling Blade phase boots, surrounded him
Yeah, but I mean, Furion's probably gonna have phase boots too.
too. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and the early
It's for
game
lane
is
specific.
hard to play as a melee hero against that, what is it, 36?
36
4
on a trans,
Treants, level
yeah.
1.
That's strong. Very strong.
Yeah, definitely. And then he might even get some help from Sanking or Spirit. So
I think it's similar to like the last thing they did, right? They want these like self-sufficient laners that can always get something, even if they're not in the lane. They can go like jungle kind of thing, so that their dual melee supports can just like run around and do whatever the hell they want.
yeah, so then now they need a posture hero that can either lane against Weaver or Furion. And there's not a lot of great options, and most likely one of those heroes is going to be great against what VP wants to do.
Yeah.
Looks like they've got their decision made. Nyx Assassin.
Assassin. That
Ooh.
is-
It's good versus a lot of what DC's got going on.
Yeah, pretty solid pick, but major lack of team fight
Again.
again from VP, which isn't that big of a deal because DC doesn't also they also don't have crazy good team fight. That they don't have that Enigma this time around.
I think one of these supports on VP really has to sit around the mid lane though. Like Nature's Prophet TP with a Rolling Earth Spirit and Queen of Pain.
Yeah.
They can really punish no one quite easily with dives.
We'll
It's
see.
also 4 melee heroes against Weaver and Queen of Pain plus Nature's Prophet. That's
Yeah.
really bad for VP.
Yeah, no, I like DC's draft. I think that they've
Yep.
done a significantly better jobs in game 2 and 3 than they did in game 1.
I'd have to agree.
So you guys are all taking DC here?
Yeah, I think VP's
Sure.
being a little too crazy with their drafts.
Yeah. A little over the top.
Yeah, maybe a little too edgy.
There's actually no team fight. It's like it's all pick off and split up the map.
Okay.
Usually when I see VP playing with like Ursa, they tend to have like at least one big team fight hero to like fight around the Roche pit, but
Yeah, nothing really this time.
it's like shrapnel.
If they get a lot of momentum early, and I think like Ursa is probably Ramsey's that's his signature hero, right?
Yeah.
So maybe he'll carry the game.
Maybe they
nuts.
can just snowball super hard here. We'll see. But M God Mason himself on Weaver, all eyes on him.
Yep.
Probably Abed actually, but whatever.
My eyes are definitely on Mason.
Same.
Yeah.
They always are.
Come on, fucked.
I know better.
Well, we're into it. Game 3 elimination. Loser of this. See you later. Winner. See you next game. No break for him. Well, I mean, sure, a little break, but
Yeah, they'll get like 20, 25 minutes, right? That's kind of the number they have.
what if they don't even want it, though? You know what I'm saying? What if they're like, let's just get right into it?
Well,
Can they? Probably not.
I think we'll probably try and stick to the schedule as best we can.
Yeah, it's smart.
Maybe a little beyond the schedule.
Yeah.
BTS, huh?
They're just really memeing it up here, huh? Old DC. Well, they all did it once. It's good. New set on the Furion. Well, Ogre did get, I believe, did it already get countered? No, he placed it middle. So, it's going to be roaming around. Both have wards middle.
So who's playing offlane for VP? Is it Nyx or Night Stalker?
I would think it would be the Knicks, but it is a Night Stalker. Good.
Yep.
Good catch there.
All right, so let's talk about the differences here in that decision.
30 seconds to battle.
A lot later initiation from VP. This game they really don't have a lot of great initiation. They kind of almost have like a blink stun or a vendetta in from Nyx into a stun, or maybe Ursa jumping in first. But no great tools for initiation, which makes it look like Weaver and Quap are gonna have a pretty free game.
Look at these
Terms of
Treants.
moving
Sorry.
around.
Oh, my bad. These
No,
two
you're good.
Treants have done a ton of damage, like a Tango's worth. He's going to have to pop one early.
Nah, he's
Oh, damn.
Nyx.
He has a
Oh,
lot
yeah,
of
the bait,
regen.
that's like 6.
Plus a
Nyx is-
mango.
He's Knicks with Mango. He's fine.
Alright. Oh, my bad, guys.
It's alright.
It's
I was,
alright.
I was trying to point out how much damage the Treants do, and they do quite a bit.
They do
It's
a lot.
alright.
Then
That's why we are here.
I'm surprised you didn't know that. I saw you playing Nyx the other day on stream, and you were just destroying your opponents. I think it was a battle cup.
Oh, yeah, it was
You were
real
just
hype.
multi-hero stuns back to back over and over throughout
Yeah,
the
it
whole
was
game.
pretty intense. I had to show, I can still play Dota a little bit. I think it
Yeah.
stomped in the finals. Feels good.
Again, DC with a tri-lane mid, just showing they're gonna be there. Sanking going bottom to help against Night Stalker. What is bottom? Weaver, Sanking.
Yeah, it's a real tough lane for Night Stalker.
And
Not
has
only
got-
does he lose the one-on-one versus Weaver, but he also has to worry about roamers coming in.
Yep, but same thing going on top for Ev.
Little went for mana burn level 1.
We saw that versus the Darks here earlier, but versus Firon a little more.
One more and
Interesting.
the mana is gone.
True.
I guess it's kind of a similar idea, right?
Yeah.
You know, remove the ion shells from happening, stop the treants from spawning. Little bit different though, because Firon can kind of go back to his base whenever he wants.
Yeah.
And Ogre is actually having to go back and heal already, so middle lane will get punished. Sniper has to stay back.
I think it's a cool concept though, mana burning, because then you can actually make sure you get your pulls off. Like you're not
here
always
we
gonna have
go.
to deal with those trains messing with you.
They're going in. Shrapnel
Oh,
drops. Ogre's
Dubu.
coming. He
Dubu's
might
gonna go
die.
down.
Uphill miss. Shrapnel might take him out. Oh, he's trying to juke, but he juked back in. If he just ran back, he might have lived, but he didn't see his shrapnel. In his
No
first
one
blood.
sniper, boys.
Wow. That was a solo kill. I don't think the Ogre did anything there. That's huge.
Maybe he was expecting more follow-up from Abed.
Quap, yeah. I mean, but level 3 Quap. You don't really want to blink into shrapnel. You don't know where Ogre's at, I guess. Little miscommunication.
Level 2 Quap.
Level 2.
And that could cost you,
Even
man.
more.
It's elimination game.
Yep, it is.
Can't be making mistakes like that if you're trying to advance.
And this Ogre is doing perfect. Like, doesn't need to roam at all. Just sit middle, counteract what the Earth Spirit's doing. I mean, that's the one weakness Sniper, right? If he gets jumped on, he just dies. But if he has a friend, not too threatened.
You can definitely turn it.
Yeah, he also had a Fairy Fire and a Flask, so that was a really hard target to actually get.
Here we go. Solo's like, oh, I'm going to get this bounty rune already taken, though. Moves back down.
think if
Frev,
they wanna
level
make-
3.
If they want to make those type of movements on the sniper, you have to wait for a couple more levels on the Quap, or a Fury on TP goes in to make it secured. Like, our Spirit rolling in there is putting himself in such a bad position.
Oh, they're going in again.
Oh,
As long as they
Sand King
get
is
plus
here
one,
right now.
Yep, Sand King is
Plus
here.
Fury.
But he's taking so much damage to shrapnel. Doing quite a bit. Bulba is going to fall here.
Oh, he's
Oh, the Orb of
He is
Venom?
Orb of
not-
Venom.
Oh, man.
Got him.
Oh, got him. Solo going down as well, though. Chicken's helping him out a little.
But yeah, I think that's the way they should do it. They should like kind of overcommit every single time.
Yeah,
That's nice. Sorry for I've got both the kills.
well, Night Stalker can be more aggressive, get some XP on the bottom, since Sand King showed on mid.
Still hard though. Like
Oh,
getting
he's
good.
what
getting
what
good
level
CS.
is he? Level 3?
Yep.
3 and one
getting
quarter.
something.
Yeah.
Guess that was another thing with mana burn, right? Firon was level 2. He had teleport, but that's probably why he couldn't get to that mid fight. No mana. But Ramses is free farming it up 22 and 10, highest on both.
yeah. The more I think about it, the more the mana burn makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I don't think Ursa would
Agreed.
be doing that well in lane if Nyx didn't skill mana burn like that.
Solo here. Just dancing around, gonna get stunned. Not gonna commit his blink, doesn't want to use it. Simple. Double Wraith Band on Sniper, a decent chunk of damage.
Such a weird patch for support players. They're like kind of just camping mid every single game, or running to like runes. That's pretty much it.
Yep, got to collect those bounties.
Yeah.
Bounty rune congestion, and it's like, all right. It used to be like, all right, one guy can go like run around and make stuff happen. The other guy like commits to pulling, but now it's like both supports are just like, all right, I'm just gonna run the hell around. Screw my safe lane.
Yeah, a lot of the best teams just say like they pick like a hero that can kind of lane by himself bottom and then frees up the supports to collect those bounty runes or gank mid or whatever it might be.
Oh, they're just going for a straight up
They're
push.
pushing
4
right now
minutes.
already, huh?
Yeah.
We've got a big surround down here. VP doesn't really have great defense to pull the creeps off. It's like Sniper and Ignite just to pull it off. So maybe no one has to make the rotation down to defend this tower, but it's not looking like they're going to do that.
Do you like this early push with Boba only being level 2.5, not really getting anything?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's I mean, I don't know if getting the support to levels like that are super important right now.
No. Well, not even levels, just like a blink. But I guess because they have the Earth Spirit who can just always roll in and set up for Bulba.
So
No,
what
that's
you
important.
think by getting this tower it's going to
Dude,
There
this-
is the Night Stalker
This
gank.
movement,
Watch me, they
But
commit.
it's not gonna be enough.
no Assassinate Online, but look at the Queen CS in comparison to Snipers. 18-7 to 13-11. No one is dominating this matchup.
Obviously, like the best attack animation in the game. Definitely helps
Yeah.
versus Quap, who is a
Well,
pretty big round.
But Quap has
Queen
some
of
higher
Pain
base
has
damage.
a good
Yeah.
animation
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, but he went for the double Wraith
Yeah.
Band
a
build,
lot
so
of
that like
creeps, they're going for it.
kind of counteracts it.
Frev got that double kill, got the tower. He is actually quite a bit of money here.
It's cruising.
What items he going for?
Drum.
Drums?
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, I think I know it's unlikely, but I think Drums mech is the build. Like, you have enough initiation from your teammates. You have enough to carry.
Oh,
from
they're
Weaver
going
and
in here.
Quap.
Ramses, he's going to get kicked back. Bulba gets the stun, and that's
Wow.
one way to initiate. Nice job by Dubu.
Right
and
before he's
grab.
level 6
Yeah,
too.
look at his XP.
He's like just about to get.
Really good timing by DC.
Nice play there.
Opens up the bottom lane a lot to the Lil. He's already level 5 on this Nyx in comparison to Bulbo, who being what, level 3 on the Sand
Yeah.
Yeah. I almost just think they get the mech on Furion and they just go hit all the towers. I don't know what VP can do. You just put a sentry on the ground to watch out for the Nyx, and because Nyx is a support, he's not going to have his blink for a long, long time.
It's for melee. They only have shrapnel for the defense, and that's it. Oh, he's gonna find Dubu.
Yeah, I would like the mech too.
Oh,
Radiant's bottom
This went-
Don't really think we'll get the chance to see it, but you know, I do think the mech could be a cool decision.
oh, they
Ramses.
see each other. He's going to stun him. Bulba's coming over. Level 2 stun's now up. They're a little bit nervous. Someone else is here. Bulba's going to have to stun to get him away from Dubu. I think they were just nervous. They're right near the tier 1. People are TPing in.
I mean, there's a wraparound coming.
Smoke gang coming. Chicken flies away. Bulba. Well, he wanted to find Dubu, not Bulba.
Dubu
He's
gets
gonna
out now. Goes to the shrine.
Nice. Gets away. 3-2 right now. DC, I believe, probably up in gold too, getting that early tower. Yeah. Barely. They're there. Very close. Uh-oh, no one just gets jumped on. Abed doesn't seem to have ultimate up. Doesn't have it skilled. Just gets back.
Oh, he doesn't have ult.
Yeah. I think most co-ops get ult by 7 or 6 now. On the extra point Shadow Strike. Bloodlusted Ogre, I mean, Bloodlusted Sniper is always pretty scary to play against, especially once he gets 1 or 2 items.
Can they get him? What are the items on Weaver?
I don't think so.
Wand.
Uh-oh. We're looking. They gotta time it.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
missed.
can't kill him like this.
Well,
He has a mango as well. Dust.
Oh, maybe they can't. Oh, Mason with
nice
the
juke
jukes.
up.
No mana for TP for the
Oh.
next few seconds.
I got no idea where this guy is.
He has the Aquila, luckily. He has it. It's gonna be close. And he's gone.
It's a lot of time wasted.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
looking like a middle tower. Nice. Dubu.
If the stun
Stun
was
would've
on
hit.
Mark, I think they probably would have gotten him actually with the sniper rotation.
Yeah. Possibly.
But like this Nyx assassin's higher level than his offlane Night Stalker.
Here we go. They're gonna go for the tower. No one. Good chance to deny here as this hero, but he doesn't even want to try. He knows Dubu is nearby.
Another tower for Rev. He's gonna have the drums really early.
He
Yeah, he's had good
Has it.
movements.
after this neutral camp.
Highest net worth on his team.
He is only level 5
He's a
and
little
a
under
half.
level though, yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh, Dubu gets a stun up. Mason's here. That bug's actually gonna have a lot
Someone
of minus
TP,
armor.
that's Queen of Pain.
Yeah, he is gone. Wow, nice rotation again.
TC making the better moves so far.
It's tough. It's really tough for VP to do anything.
Yeah.
Like they just have no avenues to securing kills. You know, it's like maybe Night Stalker can fly over the trees and find someone. You know, but until Nyx is 6, they really can't start any fights. And then when Nyx gets 6, I'm pretty sure that DC's just gonna group up.
And Solo is more than likely to go down. Level 2 on that Shadow Strike. Yep, and next tick maybe? Oh, he's juking.
What? The
The
juke.
Tango's up. Is he gonna die to Newts? No, he's trying to run.
No, he's got regen.
Shrine
He's
time.
good.
Shrine.
Is
He's
he even
ready.
up for Blink Scream?
Oh
He doesn't
my
have Blink
God.
up. This guy's an all-star. Just gets away, throws the Ignite, and they can't get him.
That's Solo right
That's
there.
nice.
Yeah, that was a Sonic Wave committed,
Oh.
and he's fine.
He actually
He
just
doesn't
juked on
even have
that one
boots. He
tree.
didn't have boots, man. He crawled away.
They got the tower though, right?
Yep.
So it's pretty big. Oh, Bulba stuns
gonna get
himself.
They need to start TPing in now,
Right,
and they
yeah.
do. It's Weaver. I think he's just gonna farm. Get a stun actually out of his ulti, so he doesn't have invis, and they know that now. Oh,
and Bulba
nice.
gets him last
Bulba's
second.
quick, and that will be a kill.
Can't fool a wizard.
Yep.
They don't have good damage without the sniper. Like the Ursa isn't really wanting to get involved this early, but they can't really go for kills with this like Nyx Night Stalker action.
Yeah, Ursa has like what, 2 deaths?
Yeah.
That's so bad. Like Ursus were supposed to have the best early game.
Good rotations from DC stopping that.
And they're set up already for top here. Forev's like in position. Dubu's doesn't have his 6 just yet. The tome is being delivered eventually, but they are posted up.
Yeah, just trying to pat him down.
Stone's gonna fly. Oh, they see everyone coming over and they just get out. It's again the vision game for DC. Strong.
Yep.
Whale is up, Earth Spirit is 6. They're probably gonna just smoke, try to find some more kills.
Look at Weaver. They're just scared. He's just split pushing bottom. Here comes Freb to help. Still only level. I mean, he's really under leveled, but he is
okay.
very farmed. Yeah.
It's okay.
Phase Drum going Medallion, so they can take the
Yep.
Roche soon, once he's got that online. And they're closing the map pretty quickly.
They know it's coming once again.
Just
The
remember,
vision.
his comparison is actually the Night Stalker.
Yeah.
Or the Nyx.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're both not level 6 yet.
That's true.
So maybe not leveling up as fast as most Nature's Prophets do, who kind of jungle and split push the map on their own. But
He's got his team a ton of gold.
yeah, he's getting some towers. He's helped setting up some kills and securing a pretty big early game advantage, I think.
Yep, and like Lacoste said, they have everything up, looking for a gank here. Will they find anyone? Ooh, they know he's in there. That would have been a nice kill, but Sniper does a good job scouting it out.
They've got no like protection for the sniper either.
Vendetta Nyx.
Scared. I mean, that's like the worst place for a Nyx, right? There's almost always a sentry down the middle river.
And mid lane's generally not too successful for Vendetta ganks. We'll see though. I mean, this is kind of like their only opportunity to really score themselves a kills when this Vendetta's up. So
Yep. You think they kind of just want to maybe push middle, force... I mean, they don't want to fight at Roach, but maybe get Ursa. He has his lifesteal now, can do it. If he gets some room on the map.
they might see this Earth Spirit.
Oop, they see Dubu.
What? What?
Oh.
He went over the Nyx?
Yeah, the Nyx went too far. with them.
Did he? Okay. So.
Well, he was Vendetta, so he had phasing.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
yeah,
he
yeah, right.
phased to the right.
And that would've-
Problem is VP can't find any openings, so I mean they can't start fight. The only way right now, Nyx Vendetta or just get a one pick off with a Night Stalker flying over the trees. That's pretty much it. What's the Blink Dagger status on Ursa?
He just finished Vlad's.
Yeah, it's wild. It's rare for him too.
Oh, Lil, some trouble. They have protection. Not the right
Oh,
one.
went through it. Yeah. It's a tough thing when you just have sentries and no dust.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. They're 5-man. They're drumming in. They are flying in. Bulba, no blink. They're just going to push the tier 2, though, so whatever. Oh, he is rolling in. Gets the stun. Has ulti. They just want to hold him in place while that ulti falls. Probably going to get a big ult from the club.
Oh,
He's
Pasha.
silenced, though. And Bulba's going to go down here to snipe.
Bam!
Nice use of the shrapnel. Dubu in trouble now as well.
Oh man,
Wow,
2-for-0
3-2-2
giving
right
us some
there.
kills.
They committed really heavily for that one. They didn't get it. They did kill the tower, but it gets denied.
Yeah. Wow.
They all got baited by Furion using his drums.
Just get in there.
He's like, all right, guys, I'll drum, and then everyone's like, okay, we're chasing.
You'd think right when they saw Ursa commit the ult, they should have just backed.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I mean, hindsight.
Captain
2020.
Hindsight,
Yeah,
yeah,
hindsight
I'm just
2020
saying.
for
I'm
sure.
just saying.
I think it was a fine play. I think they,
Yeah.
you know, they went into it thinking that they're very strong, and they are strong.
Well, they might get caught here. At least Forev can go down here with the rotation from Night Stalker.
Here we go. Forev gonna get slowed, more than likely silenced. It is, but bugs fly out. Pasha's gonna be taking a ton of damage. Snipe flies.
Oh, the
Nice
drum,
drum
the
use.
movement speed though.
He needed
So
to
fast.
go for the stun. He actually
Oh,
hits
he
both
gets
of them
it.
though. Little needs to be
Doesn't have
careful
mana.
though.
Now what?
Yeah.
Or what?
But just back out.
Damn, the raindrop, just everything adding up there for saving Forev. That movement speed. Whew.
Is that a meme?
What?
Or what?
I don't know. I think it is.
It's an any pub thing.
Is it now? Yeah, I hear a lot of people saying
Is
that
it?
lately.
Yeah.
I thought it was like the Twitch thing where you tell somebody to turn down for what?
Nah, it's a song. I think that
I
was.
understand it's a song, but like you tell people when they're streaming on Twitch, you say, hey, you need to turn down the setting that says 4 watt.
Is that a meme, Peter? You just
Yeah,
meme?
it's-
Are you
it's
are
a-
you counter meming his meme? I just don't know where you're
It's
going
definitely
with
a meme. Charlie, you know what I'm talking about?
this. No one's turning down 4 watt.
You know, I'll explain it later for
Alright.
those who are illiterate when it comes to Twitch memes.
That's me.
That's. I just don't know about Peter anymore. Well, it looks like they're trying to push top again. Just 2 of them. Mason gonna get sniped. Just gonna run.
The sniper is getting pretty big. That's Dragon Lance almost, plus Maelstrom,
Yeah.
plus Bloodlust. He deals a lot of damage if he's not contested, but they don't have any save for him, and DC got a good heroes to jump on him. Weaver, Earth Spirit, Sanking, Queen of Pain, whoever, pretty much.
Yeah. They've got some minutes though. They've got the Aegis, so might dissuade DC from really making too hard of aggressive
Mason.
moves.
Almost spotted out there by the invisible Nyx. They're looking up. Oh, no one's going in. They don't know the Nyx is invis behind him. Will they be able to bring down no one before that happens? Here comes Fareb. They're going to try. Nice triple stun, though. They should be able to at least bring down Fareb. They do. Dubu's taking a lot of damage as well. Mason used ultimate. Going to try to run away. No, he's just going to fight. Wants to take down Lil, gets silence. He's going to be able to Sakuchi now. Gets the dust off, though.
Wow.
He's going to go down. Nice dust before
He's going
death.
down as well.
Yep.
He's dead. All right.
Nice play by VP.
3 for 2.
Yep.
No, no
Oh,
one's no one's
but
upset. I'm pretty sure though. No one's probably like, dude, you gotta be there sooner. You
And Abed
you just bailed on me.
I bet it's just taking a tier 3. They have to glyph it.
Are fortified.
No blink on the Ursa yet.
The DC still making the aggressive moves into an Aegis. Of course, it wasn't no one who has it. So
So we talk about how DC has like more of the team fight. What does VP want to do? They just want to counteract what DC's doing, or do you want them to be more aggressive when Ursa gets blink?
when Ursa gets blink, sure.
Ursa blink, Nyx blink. Nyx is like, oh, he bought the mana boots, but for a while he was saving. I thought maybe he's going straight for blink, but they just need opportunities to initiate fights.
Yeah.
Which are few and far between. Right now they're just kind of limited to counter-initiating because they don't have the items to initiate.
Blink Dagger now up on Bulba as well as Ramses.
Furion really struggling to get the levels this game. He's level 8 only.
Radiant's bottom
Should have got a Midas.
tower is under attack.
Think might still, and Solar Crest into Midas, who knows? We've seen later Midases. They're just going to push this bottom tower,
Radiant's bottom tower.
and it will be taken down very quickly.
DC set up around top already, trying to get like a trade going here.
Early TP's coming, though. Ramses is here.
Yeah, he's
Think
got the
Aegis.
blink finished.
He's ready to go.
They want to use this Aegis. They want to make a fight happen.
Hard to go onto Mason. He wants to go on Abed, who's in a little bit of positioning. And he does go
Is
for
there any
Abed.
stun?
Bulba comes in. He goes for the tower, the hit. Doesn't quite get it. They'll just deny it, I have a feeling, after they're done chasing. Nice stun on Ramses, makes it so he can't blink. And they'll get away.
Well, Night Stalker has a decent farm. Earn, point booster, working towards that Ags.
It's caught
Once
up.
he gets it, it's gonna be easy for them to get some vision going. Also, if they pick up a gem, Sand Weaver, plus the vision is gone.
Oh, that's a long. He tried TPing somewhere, as someone else did. Long TP, gets stunned.
Dags will be really nice. It'll be almost like a way to protect the sniper in fights.
Yeah.
You know, it's something that DC can do right now is find out where that sniper is relatively easy and really jump him. But when the vision gets a little bit more limited, they might have a harder time doing that.
Still is.
Radiant's
Aegis
middle
up.
tower is under
What do you
attack.
think about Ursa going for a straight basher, just for some extra lockdown, or he needs a BKB?
Yeah, I think Basher would be nice. I don't know if he wants to go straight for BKB. I wasn't thinking Basher or Deso.
Oh, and they're going in actually on top of this Night Stalker. Super Sun taking a lot of damage. He is very tanky though. Magnetide's gonna do a little bit
They
more.
get the
Queen of
stun on
Pain's
the
gonna
high
die.
ground.
Queen of Pain just dies instantly. They're now
Wow.
chasing Dubu, goes down. Bulba
666, boys.
as well dying. And no one
Damn.
just doing so much damage from the back.
That stun from Lil from the low ground
Yeah.
onto the Queen of Pain. That was super legit.
Yeah, Lil stuns looks like they buffed Nyx Assassin stun range for some reason.
That top when we got all three weren't even in line. And Mason gets a Lincolns during that, but not sure what he could have done if he was there in that fight anyways.
Yeah, no, he's not super strong right now, but he's about to get stronger. He's got his Lincolns.
Look at his build. 4 points in,
Jaminate.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen this twice now, but I think the first time I saw it was when they had a Drow on their team, which made a little more sense to me. But
Big fan of the bugs.
yeah, the bugs are great.
Especially when they got 4 melee and they're just running it, you just put them on. They have to focus on that or they lose a lot of armor.
Yeah, so pretty bad fight for DC there. Actually, super bad fight, obviously.
Well, they're looking for some. They're going to find Solo. I mean, it's a hero, not who they wanted, but kill's a kill.
Can he
unless
survive
jukes
this
out.
time? Oh, he can't, sadly.
Close.
Close.
Close, he almost got out.
It's going to be nice.
Space, honestly. Solo, that's just the solo thing to do right there, dude. This guy die, you live, go farm.
Rev. Hitting level 11 here now. Solar Crest is up. Maybe they're going to try to pressure mid a little. No, looks like Mason goes away from that.
He's going Dragon Lance too on Furion.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
A little more survivability,
Well,
more
that's
range.
the thing with Furion. What is he doing right now? Even if he has like one more item, Shadow Blade, Maelstrom, he still doesn't do damage. If they go on you, you need just to run away. He needs a lot of items like a BKB, Maelstrom, that Force Staff, Dragon Lance, whatever to be effective.
Well, Plush is just looking.
There's the Basher we were talking about.
Yeah.
This is the bastard you were talking about, man.
Wow, you
That was a-
said it.
yeah,
You
that was
just
a- you look-
confirmed
That was a
it.
great prediction, man.
Oh, nice.
Dire's top
Makes it
tower
nice we
is
saw him
under
solo
attack.
jump into that quap. If he gets a bash during those overpower hits, could be kills.
Ooh, keeps his Quelling Blade too. Look at that. What a player.
Player.
Use a Basher when it's on cooldown, swap Quelling Blade in, get out of the trees. Mind blown tactics, huh?
Or you could just keep both.
Yeah. Or that.
Could. Uh-oh. Mason?
Oh,
Can he
he's
get
silenced
some?
up.
A little bit slower
Oh, he's in
reaction
trouble.
times.
Lil
He's-
gets the stun. Oh, but Dubu there with the bailout. Oh, Dubu.
They place a
One more
sentry down.
sentry.
Gets a
Multi.
stun. Will he get out of this? Looks rough. He is
can't
going
get
down.
out.
Yeah, he's dead. Well, Dubu tried.
Yeah.
Radiant's courier
Oh, they get the courier too. Oh shit.
Ramsey's on the backside.
DC's falling apart.
They are falling apart. Mason gets nuked up. Doesn't quite get Sakuchi up before silence.
They gotta group up, man.
They're not. Yeah, they're not grouping.
We didn't see much of a sanking. There was no big team fight with Veil, sanking ulti, Earth Spirit ulti. Oh. The
Oh,
sniper
no,
is
this
getting
guy's in
super
trouble.
big.
He's
There we
getting
go.
sandwiched though. Oh, but the
Can they do anything? Perhaps gonna try to summon some treants.
Oh.
Nice ulti by Abed. They want to take down no one in the back. Lil taking a ton too. Dubu just goes down. That shrapnel's too much. 3 for 1.
I bet he might be in some trouble here.
Does he have a
Like
Yule
he
Scepter?
is.
Yeah, he does.
But he
he's
doesn't
got
have
no
mana.
mana.
No
Uh-oh.
mana. They get the kill. He has a stun up. Nice. Double
Oh,
stun.
Abed's
They-
out.
Up. Oh.
Where
The
is
one
he?
auto attack.
Being chased though, but now Mason's back. Uh-oh.
Wow. he-
Bloodlusted Night Stalker, huh?
Oh, but he has another bling up. Mason.
Wow.
Nice Shadow Strike while staying near the shrine. This will be a kill on Pasha as well. Wow.
Damn.
That looked like a potentially terrible fight for DC. It ends up kind of being a wash.
No, Ursa there.
No,
Quapple,
Yeah, Ursa was late in the
Quapple was
fight.
the sniper, which costed a couple deaths
No.
for DC. But that's what DC needs. They're so much stronger in these team fights. They just have to realize that and try to take them. To bring numbers to these fights, and odds are they're gonna come out ahead. At least in my opinion.
Oh, in middle lane, Solo's going for the.
Ursa's gonna
4F?
rip him apart.
Oh, and there's a
Forev's on
sniper.
some.
Wait, what?
Some 3-2-2 hit right there.
Well, he was relying on misses from Solar Crest.
This is interesting.
That was a very aggressive play. Ambitious.
Yeah, even if he got the kill and died, it's still not worth it.
That was strange.
Yeah, they just like Peter's been mentioning over and over again. I think DC just really needs to play this group game.
Just strange mean when you say it like that.
What?
You say strange. What do you mean by that?
Me?
Yeah.
Does a strange play?
Yeah.
They have a tier 2 tower up. He's TPing behind the tier 2 to
So
try
why-
to kill a solo.
So you
Why
want
are-
to say stupid?
Yeah. Why
or-
are you using the word strange to
Strange.
mask your true opinion?
Yeah.
It was a really bad play. It was
So you
also
say
strange.
that was a
I'm just
bad
trying to
play.
keep the cast honest.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you agree it's strange? Should a pro player be doing a play like that? Isn't it
No.
strange they're doing that?
I think you made a misplay.
I don't think I did. In my words, he did. Yeah.
Okay. So we good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. We'll settle this later.
No, we'll definitely sell this
Good thing
later.
these guys are on the opposite side.
Yeah,
of the
that
couch.
was,
This
that was
is
a real
I'll fight
strange.
you.
That was a
feeling-
real strange argument
There's
you
some
brought up there,
tension.
Peter.
So I feel the tension in the air right now.
What
being
a
in between these
terrible
two.
play! If Ferev's gonna make terrible plays like that, he just shouldn't. Is that better, Peter?
That seems a little rude. For
Ah,
That's-
yeah,
that was
actually.
pretty bad.
For a
I
caster.
actually
How are
say
you
Peter.
flaming players?
I think maybe he, we
Oh,
have
that
an
smoke.
omniscient point of view, so we can see everything. He felt
Yeah.
like there was an opportunity for him to make a play there.
That's why I said it was strange and not a misplay. Because there's a tier 2 tower up. And they get a kill though. Abed takes down low.
He breaks the smoke and dies.
Breaks
but,
the
you know.
smoke, dust, 200 gold, wasting a lot of time not farming. Meanwhile, Sniper, Ursa are just farming, and
Oh, nice hitter is that Eggs now.
Axe finished. Yeah.
Ooh.
That's very nice.
They had vision of Ramses. They actually went for him.
Next big items are the BKBs, which are coming out soon. And now they get the gem too. So Ags, Gem, Night Stalker with fresh BKBs coming out soon for VP. They're going to be hitting a, wait for it, power peak.
Power peak.
Yeah. Dakota liked that one earlier.
Yeah?
He likes those words, those phrases.
All right, I can get on board. Sniper's really farmed.
Yep.
Got
Once
that-
he gets that BKB, they pretty much have nothing against him.
Ooh,
Weaver
and a
doesn't
Roshan.
deal that much damage right now. They're just gonna get rid of all the vision.
Tough to find an angle here against this Ags Night Stalker.
Yeah, there's Aegis and Cheese with BKBs coming out soon. This is actually
They really want to
Problematic.
take this, but
Give Aegis the sniper, or other way
She's
around.
dead.
Right. Give everything to Ursa, I guess.
He might
He
check.
gave the
he
cheese.
just high five them to cheese.
BKB and cheese. He's gonna be pretty tough to fight.
yeah.
Smoke coming up.
Although it looks like they're trying to make a play here. We have
Into
daytime.
Aegis. All right, yeah, I guess it's daytime. There's
but
no
right
darkness as well.
underneath that ward.
Uh-oh.
So
Yeah,
no,
but-
no darkness available for VP. Most likely going to try to avoid this fight, I imagine.
Wow, look at the build on Weaver. Dragonlance and Lincoln Sphere, and it seems like he's going for a BKB. That's a super defensive build. They don't have any damage.
Yeah, I at least like to see him pick up the
The Deso, at
yeah,
least
the
Blightstone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Blightstones.
yeah.
Maybe Mason will be down for an like a post loss interview on the couch.
Not getting ahead of yourself there?
Just a joke. No, but I think VP is doing a lot better.
Yeah.
I think that the Night Stalker is like a really scary threat right now. Them just not being able to see anything in fights and having the sniper be so farmed.
The second 10-second BKB picked up by Sniper and Ursa,
Yeah.
plus Cheese Aegis.
Next battle is going to be very tough for DC.
Right,
But
yeah.
they do have the better team fight.
So you still
Here we
want
go.
DC to just keep team fighting? At least 5-man do
think-
something?
I think they should wait.
What do you want?
Yeah, they maybe missed a window there, not fighting before that Roshan, and might want to wait for that Aegis to go down. Otherwise, they've got a respawning Ursa problem. But fights are definitely going to be a lot harder for them. You know, it's your team fight lineup based around stuns and spells can be really strong, but once the enemy team starts picking up BKBs on their cores, all of a sudden you can't kill them,
Yep.
and your team fight is a lot weaker.
And it's heavy team fight. And it's also with the Nature's Prophet in the game. So Nature's Prophet doesn't really add like a whole lot of
Yeah,
anything in the fight.
yeah, and he's going for some weird build where he's trying to actually carry. This is like I don't like it very much.
Yeah, but we talked about Nature's Prophet. Look at him. I mean, he's just tanky, 2k HP, but does nothing in a team fight.
Yeah, and
Radiant's top tower is under
yeah,
attack.
I guess he's like, yeah, he's a little tanky, but like he'll still die.
Yeah, it's like, is he tanky though?
Can't stand in a shrapnel. If he gets ignited, he needs to just go back.
It's definitely scary. Oh, they were
They're trying.
they were
for it.
waiting for Bulba to go in for that creep too.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Wish we could hear what VP's saying when they're playing, dude.
Wow, Queen of Pain. Look at this Grant
Translated.
again with 12-second cooldown reduction.
Translated as
It's
well.
almost like it's
Translated
the
as
same
well,
players.
I wonder what they were saying right there. They're probably like, I don't know. They're,
Bulba too good.
yeah, definitely. Something along those lines.
A lot of vision, you know. Nick's just running around the back lines. Night Stalker Ags.
Yep.
Radiant's top
They see
tower
everything.
is
They've
DC
dewarded
sees
a lot
little.
as well. They're limiting the map quite a lot to DC.
under attack.
But DC's at least like avoiding the fight versus the Aegis. But they're getting out farmed by this bloodlusted sniper, bloodlusted Ursa.
Pretty tough to keep up with.
Yeah.
Double damager. So when is Aegis running out? Maybe like a minute
Think
and a half?
Still 2 minutes.
2
or so.
minutes.
Pretty soon. It doesn't look like DC's trying to fight before that.
No one has his bigger lightning if he wishes to purchase it.
Lil's pinging the Weaver here.
If
Found
it-
some juicier targets though.
Some sweet.
Look at all this information. Whoa!
Oh, Bulba gets the stun off, and
He just knew. He just had a feeling.
nice.
All right.
Kill.
They knew something was up, I guess.
How did you know?
One of those feelings, you know someone is near you.
That's quite the feeling.
Yeah. Damn.
Well,
All right.
Lil just got outplayed.
Well,
Guess that's what we'll call that.
does pick up the Mjolnir on Sniper. So how do they get in on the Sniper with the Hurricane Pike BKB? How do they make it to the back lines?
They
Really
need to,
hard.
They need to kind of all get there, and then they also need to like have BKBs for themselves,
Yeah.
and that way they can stick on them. And like as long as you're chasing the Sniper, and then I guess hopefully somebody's trying to deal with the Ursa as well, there won't be a lot of damage coming out from the VP. They really only have 2 solid damage sources.
Yeah, if they can just like separate the fight away from the sniper, because if like the Night Stalker or the Ursa is sitting near the sniper, I feel like it's like almost impossible for them to really bring him down.
They need a smoke to get close because of the eggs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Boba and
it's like
Sasha.
spotted.
It's like when Sniper uses his BKB and he's sitting in the back, like they need to be pounding right clicks into him. Maybe
Yeah.
even like a quap ult, just so that like he almost feels like he can't stand there and click. Because if he's standing and fighting, like he's gonna kill everyone.
What's the next item on Sniper? Scotty? Just tank up.
Maybe. I mean, he could even something more
Satanic
aggressive.
Butterfly
Huh.
combo.
What is the Sniper item? I mean,
I don't think he needs. I think Scotty's good. Like
Bloodthorn.
Butterfly could be cool.
Bloodthorn.
Bloodthorn, you're too far back usually.
That's true.
I like. I think I think Scotty's actually probably the best, just because like like Butterfly, he's not really dealing with any like hard right clickers. It's like just the Weaver who's actually an auto attacking hero.
Under attack.
Oh, Queen of Pain does some. What are Queen of Pain items right now? Scriff.
He's going more magic damage oriented.
Got Shiva's in about 1,000 here.
Yeah.
Good play by Abed. He sees Darkness Falls, probably knows he's a target on the map, just blinks away in TPs.
DC's heroes are still pretty farmed. Like Quap and Weaver have a sizable amount of farm.
Yeah, it's in with
It's not. I mean, they're definitely not up to Sniper standards, but
I like, you know, I like this Quap and Weaver. I'm just like, I look at this Nature's Prophet and I'm like, what he doesn't bring anything in these situations, like at all. It's just he can't. I don't see him right-clicking with a sniper or with an Ursa.
Shrapnel right on top of the hill if they want to walk up there. It's slowed.
Oh, but Deso picked up on Ursa. You can just wait for the next Roche. Maybe try to siege slowly with it. Just have some extra damage building. And right now, look at the Ursa's damage.
I'm surprised
Pretty
he
much
went for.
solo kill anyone.
Surprised he went for the Deso instead of going for completing the Abyssal Blade this game. Thought it would have been better to have the Abyssal for that instant lockdown versus the Queen of Pain. Since Quap doesn't have Lincolns, it's only the Weaver.
Well, Nature's Prophet picks up the Black King bar so he can stand and fight if he wants. Gonna be tough versus Sniper, like we said. Oh, and Mason's BKB'd, aiming onto this guy. He finally does. Oh, but they popped the Shrine. That's gonna be enough to save him. Brev now running away. BKB not looking good for Dubu. He's going to drop first. Mason, they're just going to have to get out. It looks like
Queen of
Sam's
Pain in
going
trouble.
Oh, Quap's going to die on the backside.
Oh,
And
Boba's gonna die too now.
Boba doesn't really do anything. Going to get sniped. Cancel his blink. Taking a ton of damage. Ramsey's is
Blink
probably up.
two.
Oh,
Alright.
he's earned and
He's
earned, and he's dead. Yeah, this is looking really rough for DC.
Looked like they almost had that Ursa. Shrine gets popped and he's fine.
Sniper didn't even use his BKB. He's like,
No.
meh, I don't think I needed this fight.
That's a 10-second BKB still on Sniper, right?
Yeah, he has not used it. He switched his item. Okay, no, he still is going for the Scotty. Good. Good. Well, the Deso there paid off on the Queen of Pain, so right there.
So now it looks like it might be rough to 5v5 for DC. Do they? I mean, they have the Quap and the Weaver. Do they just try split pushing, or is that too risky with the Night Stalker and the Ursa?
I
For
just don't think they have the heroes to take it to late game versus VPs. It's Mason. He's dead. And Ramses gets a kill on Dubu as well. Everyone, it's falling apart all over the place. There's no buybacks.
Oh man, oh man, oh man.
This is looking to be a full set of racks here.
Yeah, this looks like
Glitch
should be
down.
Rex.
They're falling apart.
I mean, I don't really see how they take the game later on either.
Yeah, no, it looks pretty grim at this point. That's for sure.
Like the core matchups are just not there.
Trans trying to split push. I think it goes back to when they had, like Klaus, you said, they got the Veil. They should have just grouped up as 5 and fought a
Yeah,
little
they
bit.
couldn't
Yeah,
find
no,
any
like,
openings.
I definitely agree with that completely. Like that lull period where VP's just farming with Bloodlust.
No.
I don't feel like DC put enough pressure on VP when they had no items and levels on Night Stalker and Nyx Assassin.
I agree.
Also, that was a Ursa with just pretty pretty much nothing. That was Vlad's, and he was so far away from Blink. Then they get the Roche. He farmed up.
Yeah, I think they just didn't group.
So they're gonna hang out here, wait for another Roche, and then look to get another lane of racks and secure the game.
Yeah. I think
Roche just spawned.
DC's chance of contesting this Roche seems super unlikely.
Oh, Dubu.
Oh, this is stun. Ramsey is looking to go in. Well, Radiant knows Roche is up. Dire just missed it, but no,
Now they see it. Yeah. And they've got Solar Crest finished up now too.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a pretty quick Roche kill, but
I
DC
mean,
all in the area.
They have to contest this, right?
Yeah,
Just give
if
it
they
up.
don't contest, they're gonna just lose the game there.
This probably could be the fight of the game, and they're
Full
actually
Scotty.
smoked up, and they have Pasha's vision. Oh, nice stun by Dubu. This is about the best they can start out with. Ramsey's gonna BKB, probably kill Dubu. They do on the backside. Nightsire's trying to run away. BKB by Freb. He just doesn't do much. Sniper's right click him. Big ult from Abed.
It's
A
got
lot
a
of
cheese.
stuff going down, but there's too many BKBs for Bulba's ult to do anything.
They don't have the damage. The sniper
Nope.
is so durable.
Yeah, he still has the cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, nice stun
He just
by
had
Will.
finished the Scotty too, so he's like 3,000 HP sniper.
That's a good game.
And they call it.
Wow.
Damn.
And a crazy 5-hero new lineup takes it in game 3. They got extremely tanky. Maybe a few missteps from DC in the early game, and VP's on to next series versus MP.
Yeah.
Lower bracket semifinal.
Yep.
Next match will be the battle to get into play on Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we
Top
touched.
three.
I think we touched on a lot though. Like they didn't really get a chance to group up and make their like push happen. But I think it was also kind of attributed to Lil's movement. Like the Lil and the Night Stalker were both like running around scouting out a lot of the moves that were gonna happen, and they would like eat the gank. Right? We saw like 2 smokes. Like Solo just walks up and he's like, "Hey guys, like, kill me," but then they get nothing else out of it.
Hey, it was in the previous
Yeah,
game as
and
well.
then he just
Solo
messed with
just
Bulba.
buying
Pasha
time.
just trolling with Bulba.
Oh man,
Poor
Bulba actually
Bulba.
feels so bad right now.
Yeah.
Lil didn't even get up, man.
Nah,
No.
no reason to.
So there's your post-loser interview, Mason. Huh, Peter?
Yeah, I'll ask when he comes down, but meh.
It's looking
Probably have a
it
better
looks looking
chance
might
at
be unlucky.
maybe
You know what? Maybe I'll-
get one of the VP guys. I don't know.
I'm gonna go. I'll go.
Well,
to
don't
the
grab
VP
them. I mean,
guys.
they walk by.
That'd be great
VP
if we
always
get a
comes.
VP guy.
I can go at one.
Yeah.
No, they don't mind. They're probably chilling in the room for a minute. I'll go get one.
Sure.
Yeah, but you interview him when you come back. You can have my headset. I mean, you're a better interviewer than me.
Yeah. No, we'll see. We'll see if they come.
Yeah.
All
So,
right, so-
well, we know the next series. I'm not gonna. You guys sticking on for it? I think?
Yeah, I'm on the third
Believe you
one.
guys? Yeah, that's good. So it'll be the third best of 3 between the Americans and Europeans. Here we go. We got full team, maybe.
Interview.
All right, good try.
Well, I
Fog.
tried, guys.
No, you did.
Yeah, I
definitely
did my,
Yeah, you did your
I did
best.
my best. I did my
Yeah,
best too. So
Yeah, I feel you. So
that's how it goes.
Yeah.
You sound so
gonna close
confident when
this
you got
one,
it from the couch.
I
Oh,
mean,
wait, here
we
you go,
can
there's
probably
one
get
more.
Ramses, but that's it.
Interview?
Ramses, any words? No? Any words for your fans and only on Russian?
didn't you do this to
That's
us last
fine.
time, Pete?
That's okay.
I just love that guy. Look at him. Always
No,
smiling.
last
So he's just got this-
Last time
time
you
I-
asked to cast, and then like the next day he did cast.
Well, yeah.
like,
well,
only
no,
Russian.
every time I ask VP for interviews and stuff, they just pretend they don't speak English.
Yeah.
It's only
But-
Lil and no one are usually pretty down to do stuff, but only if it's like together.
Ramses is grown up too. He's getting cool.
Yeah.
He'll start
Yeah.
doing stuff.
Ramsey
Eventually.
666, man. So
All right, so then that's
That's
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
we
it.
got a little bit of a break here before we head to NP versus VP.
who do you guys think's the favorite though going into it? After you saw this,
I would say VP. NP looked pretty hot, but VP's just.
do you
I
think?
mean, they're clowning around.
VP is running out of heroes, man.
Yeah, that's. I was actually thinking that if they continue with this, right, NP's the favorite, but if it's just straight up, probably VP.
If they win this, I mean, if they win the summit, it would be the coolest shit ever.
They are the reigning champs.
They are.
Reigning
So-
champs, all new heroes, the whole entire tournament.
I think VP's the better team, but if they're going to
they're
stick to the
goofy.
5 new heroes, maybe NP has a chance of taking it.
Well said.
We'll see how committed VP is to it. But it seems like they're
So
pretty
you know
committed.
what MP should do? They should just ban the 5 new heroes, like
Mm-hmm.
ban out 5 supports, so they don't have any cool supports left, because they can't pick it and pick it themselves, like first pick 2 supports.
But then what if they try?
Yeah, do you want to risk that? That's the problem. Do you want to like give up a game 1 just trying to be like clever with them and then they just get you?
Yeah,
Just
like, all right,
debate if you
guys,
win.
they've picked all these heroes. They're not going to pick these. We don't have to ban these.
Yeah. It's scary. It's up to you.
We'll see. VP's in everybody's heads, including our own.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're taking a break.
Yeah.
We'll take a
let's do
quick
that.
break, and then we'll be back in a little bit with the last series of the day. Stay tuned.